We talked in the last video about how the Eagles use Jalen Hurts' rushing ability to take advantage of heavy boxes in the running game. Now let's look at how they build on that in their passing game. I want to show you 5 plays. On the first one, we're going to run a zone split. So we've got Dallas Goedert pulling across the formation. He's going to release into the flat. And we're going to run a switch concept on the bottom. So we've sort of got a post route, we've got a wheel route, and then we're going to have a crosser to A.J. Brown. Now, Jalen Hurts is going to fake the give, and he's going to roll out to the side. And this linebacker is going to have to carry Dallas Goedert. And so it gives Hurts time to let the crosser come open. So we roll the tape. We see the defensive end comes down. He's now lost contain. And so this linebacker has to pick up contain. He has to keep Hurts from running, but he's also responsible for Goedert. And so he strings the play out. And then you have A.J. Brown coming across the field into a wide open hole. Great execution by Hurts to get out of the pocket, to throw on the run, pick up a big first down. Now on the next play, we're going to see the Jaguars in a cover 3 defense. And this is going to be an RPO glance. We talked about these in the running video, but we're going to be watching this linebacker. And the linebacker is going to step forward to play the run. We're going to have a slant route coming behind. This guy's responsible for the flat to the running back. And so as soon as this linebacker steps forward, we know we're keeping it and we're throwing into the window behind him that's created. So here comes the step forward. Hurts pulls the ball out. He knows that this defender has to come down on Miles Sanders. It's going to open up a big window here to make the throw. And Hurts hits the top of his drop, balls out, on time, on rhythm, on target. Easy first down. Now this is one of what I thought was one of the coolest play designs. This is essentially a triple option. Option 1 is to give the ball to Miles Sanders up the middle. Option 2 is to pull it and run. And option 3 is going to be down here at the bottom of the screen, a little smoke screen to A.J. Brown. And so when we watch the first guy we're keying on is this defensive back. The defensive end, is going to dive in. So Hurts is going to pull the ball out. We've now decided to pull it. We're on option 2. And as Hurts takes a step, the safety comes flying down. So now we're on to option 3, which is throwing the smoke screen to A.J. Brown. And he makes a guy miss for a touchdown. Now, unfortunately, that play was called back for a pretty weak offensive pass interference call from Dallas Goedert. He could do a better job selling it. It's also a pretty weak call, but here it is again in real time. Just the little triple option sort of look from the Eagles offense. Now let's take a look at another one. Now we talked about last week, the offensive mentality is single high, let it fly. We see a single high safety. We know we've got one-on-one coverage outside, whether it be man or zone, and we want to trust our playmakers to go make a play. Now, in the weather, maybe you're not throwing 30 or 40-yard 9 balls, and so we're still going to have the same concept, but it's just going to be a slant route here to A.J. Brown. And so we're going to run the little play fake. Notice the heavy box because of what we've been doing. This this corner is one-on-one with A.J. Brown. This is an easy pitch and catch, and then Brown getting yards after the catch as he does. Just such simple throws and reads here for Hurts. Here's the last one I want to show. This is a slant flat RPO. So we're going to have a slant route here. We're going to have a flat route here. The Eagles love to run this, and they love to throw that flat route to Dallas Goedert. But in this situation, that's not what we're going to do. Again, we're going to see keying on this linebacker. The linebacker's first step is in. We're going to read our slant flat. If the first step is back, we're going to hand the ball off. And so at the snap of the ball, the linebacker comes forward. We know we're throwing this. He pulls it out. Now we're just reading, is the slant going to win? If the slant's not going to win, we dump it out to the flat. The slant does win, and we put it on the money to A.J. Brown for a 20-yard game. The way that the Eagles' passing game is married to the running game and the way that it builds off of each other with these RPO and these play-action looks from the shotgun is part of what makes the Eagles' defense work.